Overseas, the head of NATO has dismissed claims that the alliance is overstepping its UN mandate in Libya. While a meeting in Berlin has ended without specific commitments, NATO will send more warplanes to Libya. Meanwhile, Colonel Gaddafi has just launched a fresh assault on the rebel-held city of Misrata. ABC Europe correspondent Philip Williams has more.
In this Misrata hospital, these are just some of the casualties of a siege that shows no end. Most of the injured are civilians. Doctors echo an increasingly desperate call for help.
People here are left totally helpless and no one is helping, no one is caring.
NATO itself is trying to avoid civilian casualties, and given that this conflict in Misrata is at such close quarters and that the Gaddafi regime forces don't care about civilian casualties, we have to take great care over that, and that does constrain us.
NATO says it's doing all it can, and that after the Berlin conference there will be more attack aircraft to add to the arsenal from as yet unnamed countries.
I think all NATO allies realise that, of course, the operation must be fully resourced, and that's also what we stated in our joint statement.
But there are questions about the mission's objectives. Officially, it's about protecting civilians from attack, but in a joint letter signed by the leaders of the United States, France and Britain, it's clear regime change is also seen as crucial.
You now have a stalemate on the ground militarily, but Gaddafi is still getting squeezed in all kinds of other ways. You know, he's running out of money, he is running out of supplies, the noose is tightening.
They are saying he has to go, but they're not saying they're going to send in Western troops to do the job, and where does that leave the people of Libya that are being shelled in Misrata today?
And the Russian foreign minister has expressed concerns that already the mission may have exceeded its mandate, and has warned ground troops would be well outside the UN resolution. With divisions within NATO complicating the situation, it's a mission of increasingly mixed messages. And all the while, the man they want removed remains defiant and in charge. Philip Williams, ABC News, London.